Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new edition of Disney the Noble Way. All right, so today we're going to be talking about Disneyland Resort Park tickets. I know we've talked about the annual passport tickets. Now we're going to be talking about general admission tickets, the value in them, where to get them, where not to get them, and why. Okay, so I'm sitting too low. I'm already a short man. I don't need to be short in my blog. Okay. Better. All right. So, Disneyland Park tickets. Let me go ahead and pull up the website right here so we can get that up. So I'm pulling information right from the site. And like I always say, the prices are subject to change. So if you come back to this blog post a year from now and the prices are different, I don't want to hear about it. Disneyland always changes their prices. Don't tell me about it. Okay. So, theme park tickets. We talked about annual passports before. Great value. I am pro passports. They're awesome. Annual pass holders. Don't know why I'm doing this. It's just really awesome. Woo. Okay. So theme park tickets. You can get theme park tickets in various values. They usually start at about $96 for one park, one day. So that's like going to just Disneyland or just California Adventure. Too much caffeine today. Don't do that. Too much. Okay. So you can do that, and then you can upgrade to multiple days, or you can add in the Park Hopper feature, which allows you to hop parks, which is great if you are, a ride junkie, and you go to Disneyland California Adventure. There's not a whole lot of rides there. It's a lot of stuff to see and do, but it's not a whole lot of rides. So you can knock that out in a few hours, and then by then you're like, oh, I want to go in the teacups. Well, you can if you don't have a park hopper. So park hoppers are a really good value. Excuse me. As you get multiple days, including the park hopper tickets, the value goes up, and you also see a discount. For instance, the difference between each day as you add them on will go down significantly. When I went with my family a couple years ago, we were there 4 days, and I decided, hey, let's go for a 5-day park hopper. And I went to the ticket booth, and I was expecting to pay, close to $100 because it's an additional day. But I wasn't thinking about the discount involved there. And I went to the window and paid to upgrade my ticket, which you can do even on your trip right there. It cost me like $9. $9 for another day at the park. A park hopper, by the way. But it's because every day you go, the price gets smaller. So they really encourage you to go multiple days. You get the greatest value, more bang for your buck. If you're brave and you have the leg power to do that, more power to you. I am a fairly plump gentleman, and 6 days would kill me. And so I would not do that. I've done it. It's bad. It's just bad. Anyway, so you can get multiple day tickets. You can get the annual pass holders tickets, which are really cool, actually. If you go to the park, let's say with your family for 4 or 5 days, and you've already paid, like $300-something for those tickets, right? You can actually go to the ticket booth by your last day there of your stay and say, I want to upgrade to an annual pass. And they will deduct the amount that you've already paid from your annual pass price. So you could really get an annual pass for maybe an extra $100-$150 and then come back the rest of the year from that point on for the next 12 months. It's already paid. So that's kind of cool. So there's that. And then there's also other things that Disneyland offers, like the SoCal City Pass, which you can buy pretty much anywhere. But it's really neat. It gives you a 3-day park hopper to Disneyland, 1-day park to SeaWorld, 1-day park to Universal Studios. It's like $330, which is a really good value. I mean, a 3-day park hopper at Disneyland is like $265, and a 1-day ticket to Universal is like $90. So you're basically getting SeaWorld for free with that. So that is really cool. If you're a family who wants to go to different parks and not just Disneyland, check out that City Pass. It's really cool. I think they sell them at Costco. You can get them, of course, through Disney and other websites and stuff. They're really, really neat. So let's just talk about overall value here. I mentioned some prices, $96 being the cheapest for one day, one park at Disneyland. And you're wondering, it's like, why would I pay that? That's so expensive. And that's the biggest thing I get from people. That is a ridiculous amount of money for a theme park, for rides, and expensive food and everything. And if you're the kind of person who goes to Six Flags a lot, I expect that answer from you because Six Flags is crap. But no, I mean, you'll pay 30, $40 for a ticket at Six Flags, and the food is not great. You're still paying an arm and a leg for that. The customer service is definitely not great. The park is usually got trash laying around and stuff like that, or cigarette butts and stuff. It's not a great park. And you'll see that with a lot of theme parks. Disneyland is completely different. To me, it's like the Mercedes-Benz of theme parks. I mean, they're constantly cleaning it. There's no gum on the sidewalks or cigarettes or anything like that. It always smells wonderful. It's just a great, well-kept theme park. The rides are spectacular, very well themed. Sometimes you go to Six Flags and it's literally the same roller coaster, and they keep changing the name. One day it's Kong, the next day it's Jurassic Park or something, and they literally paint it green to make it look like a dinosaur. It's still a roller coaster, people. There's nothing special about it. Disneyland is different. You're paying for an overall experience. The food is amazing. The park is amazing. It's literally a place that even when you walk into the restrooms, you're not like, should I sit down on this toilet? Should I lay down like towels or something? Whatever. It's just you don't get that kind of experience at Disneyland. Everything is just so clean and wonderful. So you're paying for a quality experience. That is why you're paying so much. You're paying for quality. I always tell people you get what you pay for, and it's just like, not to plug Apple, but if you get an iPhone versus another branded phone, I mean, yeah, you're paying a little bit more, but you're getting a quality device. The parts, hardware, software, everything is quality. It's the same with Disneyland. You're getting quality. That's what you're paying for. So we talked about some ticket prices. We talked about value. Let's talk about how to get those tickets. So let's say you're sold. You're just like, yes, Dustin, I want to go to Disneyland. Or, yes, Dustin, I already know all this about Disneyland. You don't need to sell me. I've got this. But I still don't like paying that much. So where can I get tickets cheap? Well, it's rare. I'm going to be honest with you. Disneyland's expensive, and they lock in their prices. They don't like to give discounts if they don't have to. Now, there are places to buy the tickets. You get them through Disneyland.com. You can get them gift cards at like Safeway or whatever. You can get it through Costco, AAA. Generally, those ticket prices are not discounted. What you will get, like if you go to Costco or you go through AAA or ARP, you will get a discount on airfare. Sometimes they'll throw in bonuses like a Magic Morning at Disneyland, or you'll get character breakfast, or you'll get a lanyard, or you'll get discounted hotels. And that's actually the most common. You will get like up to 20% off at the hotels, which is really cool if you're wanting to stay there. So if you're going to AAA, don't expect a discount on tickets. They're generally the exact same price that you'd pay Disney for, but you will get a discount on everything else that goes with your vacation. So overall, you will get a discount, but not on tickets. So where can you get a discount on? There's a few places. One, if you're going in a group and you're part of a nonprofit organization or charity, you will get discounted group tickets. I think you have to have a group of 15 or more and be a part of a nonprofit organization, but Disney does offer that to certain groups, so that's kind of cool. If you're a military serviceman and you have served currently, or you are retired, I do not know if that covers like discharges, like general discharge or things like that, but I know if you are retired or you are active duty, you do get a very significant discount on tickets and at the hotels. I remember speaking to a gentleman one time at Disneyland, and he was active military in the Marines, and he got like 40% off at the Grand Californian for him and his family. That's pretty amazing. So you do get discounts like that. Please check into that. Call Disney and see what you get. And what's better? I mean, you come home from serving our country and take your family out to a nice trip to Disneyland. That's great. You deserve it. So check into that. There also is discounts sometimes through your company. Different companies, if you have like an HR website and you get company perks or company discounts, see if you get Disneyland discounted tickets. Usually they're e-tickets, but they are considered a certified reseller, so they can offer a discount on tickets at a company rate. For instance, Apple, they have a website. It's not an Apple website, but it is through our HR website, and it allows us to have certain discounts on different products, but one of them is Disney. And so we do get a small discount on Disneyland park tickets, which is awesome. So if you have a company that you're with, whether it be government or state, your school district, whatever, see if you have an HR website that offers perks and discounts. See if you get discounts through them, because sometimes you will, and it'll be really worth it. So that is a legit way to do it. How not to get discounted tickets. This is probably the most important thing. If you want to forget about everything else that I've said, great. You've already got this. You've gone to the website. You don't need me telling you nothing. Fine. But do not buy tickets from eBay, Craigslist, Amazon, whatever. If you've done it and you're just like,
Dustin, I've done it. It worked out fine. I went to the park.
yay, kudos for you. You were one of the lucky ones. One in like 1,000. Do not get those tickets. They're not certified resellers. You don't know what you're getting. You might get an already used ticket, a bogus one, a fraudulent ticket. And Disneyland is very good at catching those. The second they swipe it and that barcode doesn't read, you're SOL. Which means you've already paid this dude, whoever, random amount of money, and now you have to, if you want to stay at Disneyland, you don't want to turn around and go home, you got to buy another ticket at full price. So don't do it. Don't risk it. Buy it directly through Disney. Buy it through your company website. If you've got to have a discount, do things like that. Go through Costco, whatever, but do not go through eBay, because I see it so many times. If you go in there looking for Disney tickets, eBay is really good at hunting down stuff like that, and sometimes they squash it before it happens. But every now and then you'll get somebody on there selling a Disneyland ticket for a 3-day park hopper for $60. It's not real. Don't click to buy. You've just wasted your $60. Please, please, please don't do this. There are discounts out there, legitimate discounts. Look into those. Do not look on eBay. Do not look into Craigslist. If you do so, it's at your own risk, and they probably will not work. Disney has gotten very good at catching those. They've even integrated extra security measures at the park to make sure that you are the owner of that ticket and that you don't hand it off or try to resell it to somebody else. So it's very important you get it through the correct places. So if you are going to the park here very soon, you're looking into tickets, looking into discounts, avoid websites like that, online auctions, Craigslist. Oh, dear God, stay away from Craigslist. If you want to buy a $40 couch off Craigslist, go for it. More power to you. Don't buy tickets. So, those are the prices. Those are the values. I hope you found this informative. If you have any questions, throw it in the comments section. I'd be happy to answer them for you. And have a great day.